Hello, beautiful air signs. Welcome. I'm Melanie, and I have a message for you. This is going to be a general message for all air signs, Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. Now, if you have a air sign placement in your birth chart, feel free to place it where you see fit. If you're a cross watcher, that's awesome too. Um, all right, air signs, I'm going to start off with a reading out of this beautiful book I was gifted called Jesus Calling for Christmas. I am recording this on Christmas in 2025. So we're going to start off with a little appreciation to Jesus. Okay, so here's the little Bible verses I got for you. All this took place to fulfill what the Lord had said through the prophet. The virgin will be with child and will give birth to a son, and they will call him Emmanuel, which means God with us. That's in Matthew 1:22 and 23. Jesus Christ is the same yesterday and today and forever. Hebrews 13:8. Meaningless, says the teacher. Utterly meaningless. Everything is meaningless. Ecclesiastes 1 verse 2. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he will make your path straight. That's Proverbs 3:6. So when I was led to this page in this book for you air signs, Father God was telling me that you may be experiencing some worry. Okay, you might be feeling like something is meaningless right now in your life. And I want to tell you, air signs, that is a normal experience. It's normal to experience this as a human being when we are searching for something more. Okay? And when you feel that, it's a sign that it's time to step out of your comfort zone and embrace your life. Okay? So, as I was called to that, this is a time where you're looking to live in collaboration with God. Okay? So a way to do that is by setting the intention to create a connection with God. You want to wake with God, which means when you wake in the morning or at night, depending on your schedule, when you sleep, when you wake, you want to create that connection immediately with Father God. Okay? And it's doing that in a repetitive manner. So it creates a habit for you, divine soul. And then that connection is created. Okay? I'm being called to talk about 21 days to create a habit. Okay? Good or bad habit, but 21 days. So maybe that's something you can do for you, air sign. Create a goal for your new year to embrace your life by creating a connection with God. So, in the meantime, while you're creating this connection, how can you transmute this worry energy into to raise your frequency, to get you out of the funk per se? Okay, well, I was led to these two cards, and I'm going to read them to you. Everyone forgets that Icarus also flew. That's by Jack Gilbert. Think of something that you've been feeling particularly negative about recently. As an experiment, flip the switch. How could this be reframed as a positive? Repeat the positive affirmation to yourself 5 times, or as many times as it takes until you begin to see its truth. that goes back to the pattern, creating the habit, okay? Affirming things to yourself 5 times, and it may take 21 days to affirm that. Here's the other one. Those who are willing to be vulnerable move among mysteries. Theodore Rothke. Thank yourself for times when you feel uncertain. Inside these openings lives your most creative self, striving and dreaming for a beautiful future. Okay, so what did I get from this? Okay, I'm getting, for one thing, it might be beneficial for you, Divine Soul, to reach out to Archangel Jopiel. And I recently wrote this down for myself, and I'd like to share it with you. I call upon you, Archangel Jopiel, to please help me manage my thoughts, negative and positive, so that I may control the story that I am manifesting. I have complete control over my thoughts. I choose only happiness in my life. That might be something you'd like to write down for yourself, Divine Soul, and that might be something you'd like to read aloud and repeat to yourself daily while creating that connection with God. And then the other thing I got from this, in order to transmute this energy, this worry energy, this meaningless energy, is to thank yourself. Thank yourself for being in this position of feeling this meaningless energy. Because if you didn't feel this energy, Divine Soul, that would mean you weren't striving for your authenticity. And in order to connect with God, you do have to live in your most authentic self. You have to just be you, Divine Soul, okay? And so that takes me to a card I drew for you from the universe, and it's strength. You are stronger than you realize. Though the times may be tough, remember that you have the courage and resilience to get through it. Your inner strength will help you overcome all obstacles. Okay? So even when you feel meaningless and you're worrying about things consistently, you're living inside that head like you do, beautiful air sign, just know that a connection with Father God is the answer, and it will create that strength. Father God will give you the strength you need and will harness that internal strength you already have that is just being covered up by the worry. I'm excited to say that you received the cosmic egg as your spirit animal, okay? Very exciting, because not only is the cosmic egg the last card in this particular deck, it's the animal spirit deck, okay? But it is about completion and harmony, the infinite within the finite, okay? It's the cosmic consciousness, the self-realization, okay? In psychology, Maslow's hierarchy of needs, there's a triangle. I don't know if you recall, but at the very tip of that triangle is self-actualization, okay? And that is when the human reaches a point of consciousness, the realization that you are connected to God, right? So it's a oneness with Father God. And that's what you, Divine Soul, are searching for right now. And What can you do? Do you feel like you're never going to get there? Okay. You've already been given a glimpse, okay, of this cosmic consciousness. You've already seen it, or this card would not have come out for you, okay? So you may feel like you're traveling alone or you're disconnected from others right now. That's okay. This is a time to harness your relationship with God. This is a time to focus on you and what you need. So that brings me to the crown chakra. Okay, and this is where I was led to give you some pointers. The crown chakra is the 7th chakra in the chakra system. We start at the base chakra and we work our way up to the crown. Now there are more chakras, but these are the 7 basic chakras of our chakra system, okay? So once you harness that crown chakra, you can radiate the light of 1,000,000 suns, okay? By reaching that consciousness, that oneness with Father God. And that's what you're searching for, divine soul. And you're going to get there because you've already seen it. You already know. Don't give up. So here are some things you can do to cultivate this relationship and to harness this crown chakra, realign it, bring it back into balance so that all 7 chakras can create this light for you of 1,000,000 suns. You can practice gratitude daily. Start writing down in a journal everything you're grateful for, from the tiniest of things to the most expansive things. You can meditate. Take 10 minutes every day to have complete silence, no distractions, and grow that connection with Father God. You can chant the Om, O-M. If you're interested in that, Google it. You can wear purple, white, or gold. You're going to create intentions with affirmations. I am in touch with my divine self. I know I am one with Father God. You're going to create these affirmations and repeat them. You can use particular stones like amethyst or crystals, amethyst, clear quartz, labradorite, moonstone, or selenite. Okay, these are just some examples. Okay, this is clear quartz. Here's another example of clear quartz. Now you want to make sure that you charge these and cleanse the energy. You can keep them in your pocket, in your purse, under your pillow, just wherever is a good space to have that energy around you. You can also use some essential oils like frankincense, peppermint, sandalwood, lotus. And if you are a yogi, okay, if you do appreciate yoga, and for the more advanced yogis, you're going to want to do a head stand pose or a shoulder stand pose. Okay, these are very difficult to achieve, but maybe that's something you can work toward as you're cultivating your relationship with Father God. Air sign, I know that you have such a beautiful heart and a beautiful soul, and you are striving for your connection, your oneness with Father God. I believe in you. You've got this. I do hope this finds you when you need it the most in your life. And as always, till next time, love and light.